we know how to do the hospital class with hospital class attributes, name, address, location, phone number, image. So we want to focus on this. We're going to focus on how to complete assignment 3 hospital list. Load from Excel. So after you create a class, you do get and set to string. And GUI you can use style FX. Then you can link to the events. Action listener on the buttons when you browse, and import Excel file like locate file path. And VST, we can review chapter 8 videos for VST. Now we're going to look at how we're going to read from Excel here, right? And load into the GUI display. So first we need to download the APIs, right, from Apache. And you can look at an example code from this Git CSC202 ReadExcelFile, right? GitHub. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to test first, just download that code, okay, into my IntelliJ project. New project from version control. GitHub. Okay, so let me just change this to the GitHub repository that when I visit the link, alright, copy that link. Clone. So it should clone the project. Okay, so let's create a new Windows here. So I have the files and everything in here now. Project source code. And now when you clone this way, you may see that there's two errors because it's missing the JDK library here. But it looks like they only have the POI for you. If this POI works, then add the library should just work. You don't have to worry about downloading the API for POI because this source code already have POI included. I mean, downloading the POI.jar, you can just go to API resource link that I just showed you on the link here. But if that comes with POI and you certify with that, then you can just leave it like that. Now, just make sure you have the library included here. Now, after import, like I just do a file new, right, project from version control Git, right, and get the link and import this project in. We see that external library is missing. It's supposed to have external libraries when you actually create a project from scratch, like this 1.8. And if you have more like other libraries like the JUnit you can have, and we also use POI, which is should be there too. Now to set this, we go to File, Project, Structure. Go click on the project, right? Folder, File, and Project Structure. Make sure you click on the ReadExcelFile project folder first, the root. Now first we need to set the SDK, so we're going to set it to 1.8. And if you want to import the libraries, now let's hit OK first to see if the library is added. Okay, 1.8 is added. This is good. Now, we need to test to see if we can run this first. You may see we also need to include the POI jar here. And this. This is called, so we go back to the project structure. We're going to pick on modules and pick on dependencies, right? And module source. So we're going to pretty much just add jar, and we need to locate that jar, right? So this one under import Excel, this is jar. Like I said, this is the one that we download from API, or you can use this one, including with that I pretty much share on Git. So the dependencies is added. Now if it's added, let's check to verify project structure. Move it up. Okay. For this one, the next step, we have to figure out how to run this since we clone it from Git in IntelliJ. But I'm going to pause this idea first. And I'm going to pretty much just copy the files, the ReadExcel file here. Just want to test in my original project that I want to create two ReadExcel files to the hospital. So now I just created a file in the model package ReadExcel file, and of course that's an error because looking for dependencies. So we already know where dependency is. So we need to include that dependencies in the library here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy over dependencies here from the path to dependencies that we download. So let's first use the one that we extract and download if you want to, or the one that for Git that we download. The project files, it's come with dependencies. So see users, IntelliJ idea projects, and so this is the jar. We can copy this over and put into this. So once we put this, then dependency should be this path. So I'm going to go back and go to project structure and modules. So we add dependencies, and this is it. Okay. Now it's happy because we have dependency. Oh, this is just a class name and it's not the same. Alright, so we should be able to run and test this. We already have, make sure we have test.xls in here. Instead of test.xls, we can just use the hospital now, the Excel file that we have on our shared drive. Share doc. So before we testing with this, let's test with test.xls, which I'm going to go and grab this file and go in here again. So that should come from our import from Git again. So there are two versions, .xls and xlsx, 97 Excel version, and after 97. Alright, so it's going to do is going to look for test.mls. If it's going to find, it's going to throw an error. So, which I think it expects to see that because the location I didn't put in the same folder, but it may not because .dat is there too. Relocate that. Okay, so it works. So it read in the test.mls. Let's open that. So appetizer and things like that being read in. So that means we can do, let's create hospital.mls then. Right. I'm going to go to the drive, file, and I think it should be import. Download. So it's LSX. We can test with that version first. If it's not supporting, we can just change the file to LS. Or have you change the POI jar to let's just addition to test if it's supporting LSX. So I'm going to save this into is downloaded, and make sure I don't want to have the white space into my file name. So save it to the same project location, C users, where IntelliJ project is. ID projects. Right there. And just eliminating the space here. Save that. And like I said, we can save it as the XLS by switching here 97 Excel 97 instead. So that's going to make it as XLS. Okay? In order to support. So what I'm going to test, actually I can test if it's supporting XLS because I have tested XLS too. And just rerun that again. So simply not supporting. So that's why we're going to test with hello list, hospital list. Let's see. There you go. So we are able to read all the information from the Excel file. Now from there we can just do like instantiate the object instead of display out, right? The code here, and then we can just create hospital files here with all the attributes here to create the object, and we can revise this code to be actually, instead of running main here, to make it as a method like user.io ReadExcel right file. And just call and use in other application. When you do hit the browse below it, just call this one instead. Alright, so I think that's going to help.